I've been extremely open about my struggle with alcohol in terms of acknowledging the fact that I had a problem and then using the world as my AA class, really, because I felt that if I drank openly, I must recover openly, because I think somewhere even alcoholism or addiction is kind of a mard ki jagir, where men are allowed to kind of have an addiction problem and men are allowed to recover openly, and women are not even meant to kind of drink openly. मतलब वो कोका कोला के ग्लास में आप रम डाल के आप चुपचाप पीते हैं तो आप रिकवर कहाँ से करेंगे openly? So the stigma from recovery needed to go away, and I said that I was launched in a film called Daddy, which ironically dealt with a 17-year-old weaning her father of alcohol. And life is strange because I had to fight the same addiction when I was 46. So I said that either I'm going to belong to that section of people who are going to kind of feel ashamed and hide things under the carpet, or I'm going to go out and I'm going to hold my frailties to light. Not because I believe I'm some role model.
If you draw the parallel that you were talking about with the industry, I think the things that made the shift happen is when there were women who found a moment of security, whether it is somebody like Pooja, who was ahead of her times when she started her career. She made choices based on what resonated with her because she had the courage and conviction to be who she is, and make the choices that made sense to her. Whether it was doing, the kind of that cover shoot which became a thing, or talking about and being expressive about her
Mahila Mandal outside my
dad,
building with placards.
Yeah, I mean, so people have, when they have made those kind of choices and lived by what resonated strongly with them, that's when change slowly starts coming. So I think what has happened in the last few years also, whether it is somebody like even a Kareena working through her pregnancy, showcasing her pregnancy, including it as a part of her work, or people getting married and then continuing to work, the society changing in general.
As a movement, though, people have been struggling here as well with as to what do we see the future here. When there are normalization of people who've been called out and they're still working in the industry, and then you see them working in parties, and people have been calling that out, and that continues. I would like both Pooja and Alankita to tell me what you think about that. The normalization that happens, the shaming that continues to happen, and the fact that people still refuse to believe a lot of women who come out with the stories of sexual harassment.
Women have to be in much more powerful positions, because it's not easy. Like, I feel then there can actually be more action. So deciding factors in all industries, when there are more women who are in deciding roles, I think then things can kind of change.
Being a woman doesn't guarantee empathy. And there are great examples of women from the industry, from outside it, across board really, who are in positions of power that actually represent us women, because they are kind of part of associations and kind of government bodies where they are meant to kind of display great empathy and in fact provide a voice to the voiceless. Some do it marvelously, some do it terribly. So you need to be able to fight this together. You need to be able to kind of create an environment and air where you are allowed to speak. I mean, the first question that a lot of women ask is, why has somebody spoken up 10 years later or 20 years later or 1 year later? I mean, some people cannot express. Some people wait for family members to perhaps die. The film industry, there have been multitude of cases. It's fashionable to really want to kind of attack the industry for everything. I mean, if every wrong and right on the planet was due to the film industry, I think we'll all be somewhere else, I mean, eventually the film industry is also made of people, some flawed, some not. And I think that there are many Bollywoods within Bollywood. And I think that while women should first be believed and should first be kind of heard, there are many cases of women who have falsely implicated men. And then what happens to those men? And the case is proven wrong 6 months or 10 years later. And then what happens to the family lives of those men? I agree that social media cannot be trusted because a lot of it is kind of projected, planned. It's not organic.
When I accepted certain roles, we also talked about this. People were scared, oh, why are you doing this role at this age? But yeah, in that sense, as you rightly said, I have that silent daring inside me, and I believe that, oh no, but then I can I can have different kind of roles afterwards, and see, life has been kind that I'm in an age where people like Alankrita, directors, writers like Alankrita are around me who don't slot you.
As a person, I'm really not interested in this male hero universe. It really bothers me. I find it awful that the world should center around this, upper caste, upper class, whatever, like this, this male figure, and everything else should sort of revolve around it. I feel there are different versions and of reality and different points of view. So I think for me, it's really interesting to explore points of view that are not explored.